these babies. Oh my God. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, and today is a big day that we all anticipated, and it's finally here. I've been wanting locks for so long, and I decided to do Microlocs because I am not formally trained to do sister locks, and I love the look of sister locks and Microlocs because they are more versatile when it comes to styling. So this is going to be a series of me doing my Microlocs. I'm starting with the grid today. I did a lot of research, so I'm going to show you everything I know. Additionally, I'll be learning as I go as well because practice is the best teacher. This is going to be a hands-on experience in learning and getting better in your craft. Okay, so step one, this is day one. I started on Friday, and I said, let me color my hair first because I've learned through research it's better to color your hair before you actually get your locks because color can weaken your locks. So color your hair before. So I colored my hair, then I detangle, and I realized that was my last detangle and my last blow dry, and I'm going to be free of loose hair detangling, and that makes me excited in itself. Remember, no product. I did put a heat protectant in my hair because I do want to protect my curls because I'm going to be leaving the ends of my curly, but I don't know how much of the curls I'm going to leave out. I'm done blowing, drying my hair. I look a hot mess, but I don't care because today is all about yesterday, and today it's all about my hair. And what I noticed is Sydney is extra chatty, and she gets extra chatty when she's excited about something. So she's excited about my hair, y'all. She's excited about me locking my hair, and that makes me more excited, and that makes me want to do it even more. So I just want to get on here for my last hurrahs. Like I said, I look a mess, but it don't matter. Okay, I did, y'all. And Sydney even told me that. She was like, did you cut your hair? Because remember, she was in school when I got on live and cut my hair. She was like, it looks a lot shorter. And I'm like, it does, but it looks healthier. So I said I cut 2 inches off, but I think I cut like 3 inches off. So here it is. I can't grab everything. So I'm just giving a little check about here. I can't grab everything. So that's the longest piece. And Sydney, come here. So now is the parting. Right here, I'm going to put up every parting style that I've seen for Microlocs, not sister locks. Remember, y'all, I'm not doing sister locks, I'm doing Microlocs. So everything is about Microlocs. You have to be trained to be a sister lock loctician. So how do you feel about me getting locks now?
Excited because it's been a year and 5 months.
Tell them.
It's been a year and 5 months. You said, I'm going to get locks. It's been a year and 5 months. Excited because you were saying, I'm going to get them. I'm going to get them.
And I told you I was going to get them, but it had to be in my time. What you do for yourself is in your time. Everybody has their time, right?
You asked me on my opinion.
Yeah. But
I'm the show here.
She's the show. She's the show. So, this is my baby. I'm getting locks today. Pattern is good for me. And what I think, because I'm going to be doing reties myself, and how I can map out when I'm doing reties to make my parts clean and my hair not marry each other, or I'm retying locks together. So this is what's good for me. Okay, right here somewhere. So I purchased this 3-way mirror from Amazon, and I thought it was just going to be heaven sent, and it was just going to make my grid parting so much easier. Y'all, I was quickly humbled, and it did not work for me in the way that I wanted it to. And I have tried the computer screen mirroring, and that didn't work for me either. It's something about parting backwards. My brain can't get attached to that. It does not work for me. And I was going in with a mindset of my sections, my grid has to be nice. It has to be perfect. Here's everything you're going to need for your grid. You're going to need some little elastic rubber bands, a parting comb, and butterfly clips or whatever clips that you have. And I know my loose natural girls love to dip their rubber bands or elastic bands in oil, but no, not this time. Stay away from any products until the end. You can add oil to your hair at the end of installing your locks because baby, my scalp was dry. When I tell y'all this was the hardest, well, I'm still doing it, parting. I have the 3-way mirror here. So this is going to be maybe a 2-part, maybe 2 or 3-part series of Microlocs. This parting humbled me. When I say it humbled me, I feel like I'm rethinking everything because I had the way I wanted to part. So it's tough, but I'm going to stick it through. But if you don't have to do it in the way that I'm doing it, you can just do 1 part down the middle, 1 part across for my DIYers, 1 part down the middle, 1 part across. You can do it like that, but I love a challenge. So I'm going to challenge myself, and I want what I want. So I'm going to try to stick to it. But if I come back with 4 sections, you know why. But this is why I say know your hair type, know your strengths and weaknesses, okay? Because this is challenging. See, I had to put a mirror right here as well. And then use this 3-way mirror. And I'll be back. So this is what I have right now. Well, let me show you. Getting this part down the middle. Getting the part down the middle though was serious business, and I still don't know. If y'all can see it, I don't know. And I think I just messed up the part that I tried hard for. So I'll get back to y'all. Yes, I'm talking about the grid today and how I did it and which method I used. But more importantly, let's talk about your mindset before installing your locks or getting them installed by someone else. But since I'm DIYing, I'm talking about a DIYer's mindset. I struggled on parting my grid because I had high expectations for myself. My mindset was at a 10 because I'm a hairstylist and things should always be perfect to me when I'm doing hair, especially doing braids on other people. I've been doing braids on clients since I was maybe 10 years old. So parting, and all my friends, they say, oh, your parting looks so good. You could part with your eyes closed. So I had that in my head. And then watching TikTok all the time and seeing stylists install Microlocs on their clients, I had those expectations of me doing my hair just like I would do a client's hair. Nice, perfect, and neat. Especially Microlocs, micro braids, I will eat down. But I quickly realized I don't have eyes in the back of my head, so the way I would do a client's hair, I cannot have those same expectations when doing my hair. Girl, it got so bad that I wanted to go to a hairstylist just so they could section my grid off. But I took a much needed break and I said, Dominique, why are you doing this? You said that you wanted this to be your own journey of seeing how you can grow your locks and the journey in between. It got so bad that I even asked Sydney to help me with the part. And she was like, I don't want them problems, Mom. She had just woke up from a nap right there, but she said that's too much pressure being put on her. And I said, I understand. So I said all that to say, just take a minute and think about why you're starting your lock journey. I don't care if you have traditional locks, sister locks, any type of locks. Think about your why. And it's also good to know that locks will not always have that neat look. In the beginning stage, they will look limp. They will be neat, but they will be limp. And as they mature, they will become frizzy, budding. That's all a part of the lock stages. Yes, you'll see your parts when you get a retie or a retwist. That's every 4 to 6 weeks. Whenever your schedule is. You'll see your parts. It'll be neat for a good 2 weeks or maybe a week. I don't know. It depends on your hair type. But it will not always look like that. And a retightening is just for maintenance, or a retwist is just for maintenance, to lock in that new growth that you'll always have, to prevent knots or holes or damage to your locks. That's why we get reties or retwists or interlocking, whatever you want to call it, whatever your method is. Not so your hair can look neat and see your part. That's not the reason. So if you have that in your mind, take it out now, because your hair is not always going to be neat and you can't get reties every 2 weeks. It doesn't work like that. So once I realized that, everything became easier to me. Here's the grid that I chose. This was best for me. And I didn't want a part going all the way back to the front to the back. I didn't want that. So I made sure I put a knot in the middle, a section right in the middle. And it's 11 sections. So a lock grid is important because you want your locks to be symmetrical and balanced. And the 2 sections in the back is killing me because that part is kind of off. But the good thing about it, I can just take them out and readjust. You could do that while you're putting your locks in. If you don't see something really as neat as you want it to be or as straight, you can just go ahead and straighten it out. Also, the grid plays a role in how full your locks appear. Having full locks or wanting your hair to be fuller or thicker is all an illusion. So you want to make sure you understand hair type and density, because that plays a role in your grid and how your locks actually turn out. For an example, if you have low density hair, that means you don't have a lot of thickness in your hair. You don't have a lot of hair. You want to do smaller locks for an illusion of more hair or fuller hair. But we'll talk about that more. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Make sure you hit that notification bell, especially if you're trying to do your own locks. Stay tuned for part 2. In part 2, I'll be starting my Microlocs, and I'll be talking about sizing, the tools that you can use to get your desired lock size, because that is really important to some people. And make sure you come back knowing your hair type, at least your hair type. Believe it or not, a lot of people don't know their hair types, or they simply don't believe in a hair type. But let me know in the comments your hair type, because I know you know yours. Also, let me know if you know the density of your hair or what density means. But thank you guys for watching. Make sure you come back. That notification bell has to be on so you won't miss out, okay? I'm so excited for this journey, and I don't have any expectations now. I don't know how my hair is going to turn out, but I'm going for it. The unknown can be scary, but somehow I'm excited. So today is the day that I officially start the process of installing my Microlocs. It's all about mindset and your intentions while you're getting locks, the reason why you're getting locks. It's all there. Today is the day, y'all, and I've been fighting so many battles. It's 2:35 right now. I said I was going to get up early. Well, I did get up early, and I edited the video, and I posted the video today on my YouTube channel right here. So that's what I was doing. Then I was tired, and I was chilling with Sydney, talking to my sisters, the usual, you know. Oh, and I did church. Gotta do church, okay? That's the main thing. But here we are, and right now, let me tell you this. I don't know if I'm going to keep this in there, if I'm talking too much, because I don't like people just talking so much. But anyway, I'm starting off with twist. They will be braided a couple times, then twisted. So micro twist, Microloc, starting with twist. I have type 4 hair. I believe 4B. I believe I have 4A, 4B, and 4C, but majority 4B. I'm trying to knock out all the questions now. I'm going to take out a section, and I'm going to measure my hair, because people like to ask, how long was your hair before? I think I have like medium density, if that's a thing. I don't think I have like a lot of hair. My density is normal density, but my head is big, like the circumference of my head. I have a big head, so I feel like I'm going to have more locks just because of that. but I want to stay in the 300s. I don't want a lot of locks. I feel like once you get a lot of locks, you start to get in the danger zone. And I don't want to be in a danger zone. So I feel like 375 is good with me. And I hear a lot of people say, oh, I wanted a lot of locks. And people love a lot of locks, but I don't like that look. When they mature, they just look like, they look beautiful, but it looks a lot. Like you can't do anything with it. You can't style it. You hardly can put it in a ponytail. I don't want that for my life. And I thought about my reason. And my reason is I'm tired of the day-to-day of my hair. I want to be free without thinking about my hair. I know you have to think about Microlocs. This is my hair blow dried. It's not straightened, but I'm just going to measure it just to see. Okay, let's see. Let's see what it's given. I never did this before. So, and this is blow dry hair. It's not even straightened out. We're going to see where it ends. Okay. Stop right here. 18 inches long. And it's not straightened out. So I'm going to say 18 and 19 inches long. And okay. I just did that for the people who have questions. How long was your hair? You know, that's my first time ever measuring my hair. And it's kind of crazy to see. I think if it was straightened out, my hair would be 20 inches long. I'm starting at 2:47 p.m. on Sunday. It's late. But what I'm learning in my age, I do things on my time. And as long as it doesn't infringe on someone else's time or impede on someone else's time, I want to do things on my time. There's no need to rush. Life is not a rush anymore for me. Okay? So let's get started. Hey y'all, before you get started, make sure you wear something comfy. This is a sweater that I have for 10 years and I'm never going to stop wearing it. So it look crazy, but I don't care. Get your mirror set up and your combs and your clips. And this is the most important thing. Think about your lock sizes that you want. So since these are Microlocs, you want them to be not really small because that's the danger zone I was talking about. So that micro width that you see there, the smallest one I would avoid like the plague, okay? So I decided to start in the front because if I start in the back, I won't have Microlocs. They will never get done. The parting in the back is eating me up. So I'm going to start in the front. I'm going to turn on Grey's Anatomy and I'm going to get to work. And I'll be back to you with the results. Because I'm feeling really defeated right now. But I'm going to keep going. This is the real. I'm giving it to you raw and real. Y'all always say y'all want real and raw. This is my truth. My truth. Nobody else's. Because I hate when people say I'm speaking the truth. Is my truth. Okay? Remember, your truth is always your truth. Okay? Unless it's in the Bible. Okay? But I'm speaking my truth right now. What's real for me. Okay? All right, bye. So here I am getting things into gear, finding my pace, and here on the sides of my hair is my low density areas, because some of your hair can be high density and low density, and my hair is fine. So I didn't want to have small locks around that area because over time it will start to thin, and I didn't want that. So identify the areas of your hair so you can know what size locks that you want, and think about the future and over time and how your hair will look. I got into the groove of things because I can see my hair, the sections, and how I'm braiding and twisting, and that made me happy, and I knocked those out in what I thought was no time. I felt good doing them. Look at me rocking it. Yes, I felt good. Progress was being made. I'm all about progress. In the back of my hair, That's why I felt defeated, because I can't see the sections and I wanted something nice and crispy, but that's the setback. And that's why I talk about your mindset and the reason of why you want locks. Think about it, because we have to know locks aren't always going to be pretty. They're not always going to be neat. And if you're going into this because you think you're going to have neat locks in the beginning, you better think again, because after a month, the quality of those twists will diminish and the frizz will appear. So do your research, do your due diligence, because research and just being knowledgeable about your hair and the type of hair you'll have in the journey, what the journey looks like. I had a girl on TikTok ask me, well, why didn't you just do instant locks? You could have did instant locks in the time that you did those locks. Because I didn't want instant locks. I want to go through the journey. I want to see the stages my hair will go through. It is 6:44 and I was able to get this side done. I didn't count them. I just thought about it. I should have counted them. I'm not taking it down and I'm not counting it now. But my next one, if I remember, I will count. I'm excited. The sun is about to go down, so I'm happy I was able to record this before the sun went down, and I'm going to keep working. I'll probably start on this side next. Okay, see you soon. Boop. Not really good right now, can't really see, but I finished this side and it's 8:51. 8:51, and I'm done with this side. So 2 sides down. So it is 11:21 p.m. and I just finished my 3rd section. And I don't know if I'm going to go to sleep, or I think I'm going to sleep. And then I'll finish the rest tomorrow. Well, I'll see what I can finish tomorrow. So it's 12:43 a.m. I just did 3 more rows. So I have this done, this done, this done, and I was going to finish this, but I have to get up. I have morning prayer. I got to take Sandy to school. I'm not going to go to the gym. I'm just going to come back and finish my hair. So I'll see y'all later. So I got up early in the morning. I did all my errands. I took Sydney to school and I finished. But I wanted to show you how small or large, some people call it large, some people call it medium size. I don't know. I think they're small to me because I have fine hair and I didn't want to go too small because that will cause breakage and locks falling off. Okay, that's a real thing. But I literally just took a piece of my hair. I made sure I have clips. I had about 10 clips, y'all. You need a lot of clips for this. All you need is clips and a comb. And if you want to use a product, go ahead and use a product. Only use a little teeny bit of product. I didn't use a lot. Some people don't use none at all. But I literally took 3 strands of my section. I braided down 3 or 4 times, and then I started twisting all the way down until my desired stop, because I do want my ends to be curly. It's definitely at your discretion if you want curly ends or not. You can twist all the way down to the very end, but me, I want a curly look, or coils, whatever you have. I want my ends to stay out. Once I add my hydrating mist, I want my hair to curl up. So I finished those 3 rows in about an hour. It took no time. The next day I felt refreshed. I got a little breakfast and I was ready to go. So when you're done with your hair, the main thing I want you to do is run your fingers through your hair. Every section, every part, run your fingers through your hair. It's very important. It's very important while you're just sectioning. Look what I found. Look at that. That was a big mistake. I don't know how I did that, but that's why you are constantly running your fingers through your hair to avoid this. So I'm just going to take that out. And then the beginning stages, whatever you want to correct, whatever you want to fix, is easy to do now. Or once your head is done, or section by section, go ahead and make your corrections. Fix all your mistakes. If you're a neat freak, I'm not a neat freak, but I don't want that to happen throughout my hair. As you can see, my twists and parts are not all the same. Now, if I was going to someone else, I would expect my twists and my locks to be uniform, everything neat and perfect, because you are paying a pretty penny and you better get everything you deserve out of that hairstyle. But since this is DIY and I don't have eyes in the back of my head, I would be crazy to expect perfection, especially when I'm not a perfectionist, okay? Let's be real. I used to be hard on myself. I never would get things done because I thought if it's not perfect, then I shouldn't be doing it at all. I've missed out on a lot from that toxic way of thinking, and I'm glad I'm not like that anymore. It still shows up a little bit, but these locks will really help me push forward. Put day 3 and 4 together. I finished the top of my head. And then today you'll see me doing the back of my hair. Well, you really won't see me doing it. You'll see the finished products of it. And I will say it was a struggle for me. And then that's when we talk about the mindset and why you're getting locks. You have to be clear on your reason why. Not to come off as like deep and spiritual, but your reason why is going to take you far throughout your lock journey. Okay, here I'm going to show you, because I realized I didn't really show you how I started off the lock and everything in part 2 or 1. But use a little bit of product. I barely use any product, and I place it at the top, bottom, and throughout the section of hair I'm going to be twisting. And then I'm going to section the hair in 3. There's my 1, because you're starting off a braid essentially. You're starting off the braid, and I felt comfortable. You have to pull it tight. If you have fine hair, you have to pull that thing tight. 1, 2, 3. You pull it through. And I'm braiding all the way down. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Woo! It might have been 14 times. And then I'm separating that third piece, because you're going to start twisting now. Twist, twist, twist. And this is going to be easy because you're going to do that throughout your entire head. That's all you're doing. You're finding the lock size that you want, and you can find those lock tools on Amazon or Etsy. And here's where you decide if you're going to twist all the way down, or like me, twist to a certain stopping point, because I want my ends to be curly. So the amount of hair that you leave untwisted is up to you. And remember, the more hair you leave untwisted, the more maintenance you have to do with your locks every day, because that curly hair needs to be maintained. Okay, so this is day 3. I went to drop Sydney off to school. I got me a little breakfast. I went live on TikTok just to tell them what I was doing. So if you haven't followed me on TikTok, go do that. I love a good matcha, sugar-free vanilla, no sugar added in my matcha. And I hate when I go to some places and they say, oh, sugar is already in the matcha. Oh, like, come on now. But Starbucks doesn't do that. Anyway, back to my hair. Today, I have to get up, get in that mirror, and finish the back of my hair. Now, the back of my hair, some people, I've seen other people's tutorials, I've seen it on TikTok, and they just do it without any problems. For me, it was a problem. And that hair in the back, it's always a problem for me, so I like to cut it off. It'll grow back because I didn't want to braid it because it'll be painful in the long run. So I just snip it off. All the time, any hairstyle I get, I just snip it off, it'll grow back, and I'll snip it off again. That hair always grows back. It's part of I want to call it baby hair, because it doesn't really grow long, so I snip it off. And here's what I say about the grid. Okay, you can see that the lines aren't perfect as the front part, And I didn't really pull tight because my grip in these nails didn't really work out together. So if you're going to do your own install, don't wear nails, okay? Don't wear them. Well, long nails. My nails were on the longer side, so the grip was not good for me. So after I saw how I finished the first side, I was like, I gotta do better on the second side. And that I did. It was a little bit better. I gripped it more, and it seemed like it was more fresh and cleaner parts, but it wasn't too much cleaner. And remember what I'm telling you guys, these are just suggestions, tips and tricks. Y'all know I'm the queen of tips and tricks. That's what I built my platform off of, because I try it and then I tell you ways to be better when you start doing it. And I just want to stop you guys right here and ask you to please subscribe to my channel, hit that notification bell, and like this video. So I finished both sides. I'm trying to show you the back in my bathroom mirror. Excuse the dirty mirror, but you really can't see it. I'm talking about seeing the grid, not the dirty mirror, but it's a little better, and I'll give you another angle, but I feel confident in this. What time is this it? 8:54. Almost there. Okay, so today is early, day 3. I'm refreshed, just got out the shower. I'm drinking my protein coffee and I'm ready to go. I finished the back of my hair. So yesterday, the back of my hair, I finished it and it took a lot out of me. So I only did 2 sections, and they were the back sections. So I have 2 sections done and 2 sections in the back done and 4 sections in the front done. So that leaves me with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sections to do today on the 3rd day, because remember I had 11 sections in total. So 5 sections remaining, and I'm going to knock out the top 2, which I did here, and they look so good. Oh my God, I'm starting to get closer to the finish line, and I feel so good about this hairstyle. Oh my God, look at the color. I did color my hair to be like a blue black, and I love it so much. And I spoke about color briefly in part 1. You should always color your hair before you get locks. Coloring your hair while you get locks will damage your hair, but if you don't do it properly. So I'm done with this. I did 3 today. 1, 2, 3. It's time for me to go pick Sydney up from school, and I don't know if I'm going to continue. I want to, but then I don't want to, so we'll see. I want to get it done though. Got 2 sections left. It only took me an hour to do the sides, so I think I'm going to finish this one today. We'll see. Oh, and it's 2:49. So y'all, this is day 4, the last day. I just came home from dropping Sid off at school. I'm making breakfast, and I have 1 patch left. Let me see if you can see it. I think it's 9 o'clock. I'll probably start by 9:30, 10, and I'll probably be done by 1 o'clock. We'll see. That's my prediction. I'll get back to y'all. So I'm so excited. I did. Okay, so let me break it down so far. The first day I did 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I finished 4. The second day I did the 2 in the back. Yesterday was the 3rd day. I did 2 up here and 2 on this, 1 on each side. That's 4. And today is the 1 patch. So first day 4, second day 2, 3rd day 4, and today the last day, day number 4. this little patch. But it's not so little. I don't know how many berries. I don't know if it's big or little. At this point, I'm just ready to be done. So another tip that helped me with the top middle of my hair, like the occipital bone and the top front of my hair, is turn that three-way mirror vertically. Everybody turns it horizontally. Vertical is going to eat the angles up. I'm officially finished, and it's 12:08 p.m. It is May 21st, 2025. Wow. 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 Oh my goodness. Period. I'm finished. Lock game. So I'm all finished. I put the bantu knots back in so you can see the grid pattern that I tried to keep. The pattern is okay, but what's inside each section is sketchy. But that's okay because all I need are the bigger sections for my retie days. But in part 4, I will show you when I add water to it. I didn't add water yet because I wanted to get these videos out, and I wanted to show you how it looked without adding the water. You know, once you add the water, your hydrating mist, whatever you add to make your curls pop, that's what will happen. But I wanted to wear my hair out for a minute just to enjoy it, and it feels so lightweight. It feels so good. Let me know in the comments if you think you would try to do your own Microloc install. I was driving to pick up Sid from school, and I could just feel the breeze going through my parts, and it felt so good. I felt so free. But look at these babies. Oh my God.